Christ my King. The time is 9:14 a.m. Right now in Denver it's 77 degrees and sunny. It'll be sunny at high of 92 and have a good one. Here's the latest news. From CBS 4 News Denver at 12:50 p.m. last Friday.
There is still no sign of missing 3-year-old Sebastian Castro, but search crews are not giving up. Sebastian is autistic and went missing 1 week ago. Yesterday, searchers spent 3 hours searching the Eagle River. They were looking in the area where a piece of Sebastian's clothing and cell phone were found. They will be out again today. Today, Arvada and Littleton are both shutting down streets to give restaurants more space for outdoor dining. The pedestrian mall opens in Old Town Arvada this afternoon. The streets will stay closed through Labor Day. Meanwhile, Littleton's Weekend on Main begins tonight. Every weekend, Main Street will be closed to traffic to allow al fresco dining. You must make a reservation to one of the 14 restaurants participating. The event will continue every weekend through the end of the month. Driving on the brand new I-25 express lanes is no longer free. CDOT started charging for the stretch between 120th and 470 today. It'll cost anywhere from $1.05 to $2.25.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the LA Dodgers and the Cincinnati Reds. The Reds aim to notch their 7th win in a row right after this.
Those are between I-25 and Los Angeles. Drivers will be able to use the new express lanes for free until the middle of August. After
Carlos
that,
Rodon gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Be sure to join us
thanks,
tonight.
Matt. Carlos Rodon, the pride and joy of NC State University. Overpowering fastball at times, 94 to 96 miles an hour with some cutting action.
This is your
His
CNN
best
News
secondary
briefing.
pitch is the hard slider
Derek Chauvin,
and
the
does
former
have a
Minneapolis
changeup
police
that's on the
officer
improve.
charged with
If
second-degree
he
murder
brings
in the
all
death of
3 of
George
these,
Floyd,
he
could
has
still
a chance to
receive
shut
pension
anybody
benefits worth
down.
more than $1 million,
Stepping in,
even
Ronald
if he's
Acuna.
convicted.
He's
That's
definitely
according
a
to the
long
Minnesota
ball
Public
threat,
Employees
currently
Retirement
third in the National
Association.
League in that
Pensions are
category.
partially funded by taxpayers. The Retirement Association says any changes to how such benefits are allocated would need to be made through the legislative process. Chauvin's lawyer had no comment.
100% agree.
People registering to attend President Trump's June 19th campaign rally in Tulsa, Oklahoma must agree not to sue if they contract the coronavirus. The disclaimer from the Trump campaign says guests voluntarily assume all risks related to exposure to COVID-19. It adds that the campaign can't be held liable for any illness or injury. The campaign says protests against racial injustice and police brutality opened the door to events like rallies, despite social distancing warnings from public health officials.
Piled over 600 innings
Stranded
of work
worker
in his
mother of
major
4
league
in the
career.
Philippines has
And
died
over
after
those
waiting
innings, he's
days
worked
for a
to
bus
whip
ride
with just
home
a little
during the
over
country's
1.3,
coronavirus
so he's a
lockdown.
reliable arm in terms
33-year-old
of
Michelle
limiting traffic
Silvertino
on the
was found
base paths.
unconscious on June 5th on a pedestrian bridge along a major highway in the capital city, Manila. According to our affiliate, in the Philippines, buses were out of service. She tried walking from Quezon City, just north of the capital, to Pasay. Death sparked outrage and prompted the country's government to let stranded workers return
What's the
home.
key in trying to stop their opponent's
Walmart
winning
announced
streak?
it will no longer shelve
still
its
a big
black hair care
believer in
or
batting
beauty
average
products
batting?
in locked cases. This comes after a customer shared a video showing how products marketed to black people are displayed differently than those marketed to white people. The issue has been raised multiple times in the past. Some customers saying it implies that black people are more likely to shoplift. Walmart says, quote, we're sensitive to the issue and understand the concerns raised by our customers and members of the community. ABC has cast its first black bachelor following years of repeated calls for diversity. 28-year-old Matt James will star in the reality dating franchise's 25th season. Thousands of people, including show alumni, supported a Change.org petition urging ABC and Warner Brothers to be more inclusive. One supporter was former Bachelor contestant Rachel Lindsay, who became the first black bachelorette during season 13 of the show. Production of the current season of The Bachelorette was shut down months ago due to the coronavirus, so a start date is yet to be determined. That's all for your CNN Evening News Briefing. We'll be back on Monday for more on these stories and the latest headlines of the weekend. Visit CNN.com.
So 1 run on 1 hit,
From
no
the Denver
errors,
Post,
and no one left.
5:30 a.m. on
now
November
to the
28,
bottom of inning
2019.
number 1. The Dodgers lead it
The Denver
1
Post
to
daily
nothing.
briefing will be on hiatus starting November 28th. We will be back with you soon. For the latest
Anthony
headlines, visit
DeSclafani, a right-hander from the
denverpost.com.
Garden State of New Jersey, gets the ball here. What do you have for us on him,
From
Danny?
Sky News
Hey,
at
this guy's
9:11
one of
a.m.
the better
today.
pitchers in the league.
From the
and
Sky News
one stat
Centre
that
at
jumps
4,
out,
Boris
take a look at that
Johnson
strikeout
suggested
to
there'll be
walk
no
ratio.
reduction in the
That's about
2-metre
as good as it
social
gets.
distancing rule
And look
until
for
next
him to
month.
dominate
The
in
Prime
this one.
Minister's launched an urgent review into the
Stepping up
guideline.
now,
Bunnies
Nicholas
revealed there'll be no
Castellanos.
change until the
He'll
next
lead things
stage of the
off here in the
government's
bottom
planned
half of the
reopening of the
first.
economy, scheduled for the 4th of July. Several Tory backbenchers are calling for it to be relaxed. Former Conservative Party leader Sir Ian Duncan Smith is one of them. He says it's critical to
Zero,
get
Danny,
children
this LA
learning again.
Dodger ball
Young
club as they
kids
enter
who come
play
from
here this
difficult
afternoon.
backgrounds
They
will
came
have
up a
been
little
damaged
short
by
last
this
time out, but
lockout
they've
because
still
many
been
of
one of
them
the
have
hotter
not
teams
received any
around, winning 8 of their
teaching
last
and
10
tuition.
ball
So we
games.
need to get
Yeah,
them back
Matty,
to
this
school.
team
And
has
of
been
course, the
playing
2-meter
really well right
rule
now.
has a massive
And this
effect
is
on
case in
schools'
point.
ability to get children
Chance to
into the
jump out
classroom.
again to another
Meanwhile, the
one-up
PM
lead. They've
insists
really
we should
been
shop
doing
with
that. They've been on
confidence
attack,
when non-essential
early
stores
offensive,
reopen in
almost
England tomorrow.
ambush-like approaches
Speaking
to
during a
their
visit to the
at-bats, and
Westfield
it's
Shopping
working.
Centre in East
Time
London,
now for a
Boris
look at the
Johnson said he
hometown
hopes
Reds
to see a
starting
gradual
lineup card
build-up
in
in
this
the
one.
number of
Who
people
stands out to
returning
you,
to the
Danny?
high street.
Well, a lot of
A
this
20-year-old
offense
man's
runs
died
through
of a
the Moose,
suspected drug
Mike
overdose at a
Moustakas.
rave in
He's
Manchester.
averaging over an
Separately,
RBI
police are
game over his
investigating the
last
rape
10,
of an
and I'll tell you what,
18-year-old woman and
that's being
3
a total
stabbings at
difference
another
maker.
large
It
music
seems like
gathering in
every
the
time
city
he has
last
a runner
night.
on base,
The Metropolitan
he's relaxed. He
Police says
understands what he's
113
trying to
people
do,
were
and he's
arrested during
driving most of them
demonstrations
in.
in central
Very,
London
I mean,
yesterday.
very
23
dangerous right
officers
now.
were injured. Elsewhere, more anti-racism protests are taking place in parts of the UK today. Hundreds of people have gathered for a Black Lives Matter event
And
in
he
Leeds.
fouls this one
Andrew
off.
came with his family. The 55-year-old said he's been to demonstrations in the past, but this time it's different.
This is global. And we're in a pandemic as well, so it's a completely different position to be
Breaking
in.
ball that time, but
Hopefully we
misses
can
out of the
make
zone.
some
Time to check
real
our
change.
umpires in this one.
And
Behind the
former
plate is
Liverpool
Freddie
defender
Ferguson.
Phil Thompson
Hey,
is
D-Roy, you
urging
better be
fans to
ready
stay
to
at
swing,
home if the
particularly
club
at
win the
that low
Premier League
pitch. Freddie
title.
Ferguson,
There are concerned
low ball
supporters will
umpire.
gather
Yeah, it makes
outside
it tough on
Anfield
the
to
offense.
celebrate
I
and risk
wasn't
spreading
gonna like the low ball,
COVID-19.
but that
Thompson says they
usually
need to be
those guys are
sensible.
susceptible
That's the
to that
latest.
slide
I'm
in
Robin
the
Montague.
third. You have to see the ball up, and this guy
Fox
doesn't give
News
you a
at
chance.
9:10 a.m.
And there's
today.
out number 2.
A bipartisan push for police reform. I'm Pam Puso, Fox News. The death of George
So bases
Floyd
are
by
empty
police
here
in
with 2
Minneapolis
gone,
has
and
ignited a
standing in is
movement
the
of
on-base
lawmakers on both
machine,
sides of
first
the aisle
baseman
hope
Joey
leads to
Votto.
results. This week, Tim Scott, the only black Republican senator, is expected to unveil a policing
pitch.
proposal he's been working on for several years.
Hit
This is
softly
something that
down
he's
the
been
line at
passionate
first.
about. I spoke
This gets
to
fouled.
Tim again a
It's
few
0-1.
days ago, and been working with a lot of members of Congress.
out, nobody
And there's
out.
Republicans and Democrats trying to come together to get to a place where we can actually see real reform.
House
Line
Republican
hard
Steve
toward right
Scalise's
center.
efforts by Republicans have been more
And he will
conservative
get
than
there to
Democrats.
make
It's
the running
unclear
play,
what kind
and
of package
that will
President
end
Trump
the
would
inning.
support.
It's
He's
quite
expected
possible
to
the
take
humidity has
executive
finally
action.
taken its
For nearly
toll on
3
some of the
weeks,
fans.
protesters
Back
across the
with more of
country
this
have demanded
Thursday
justice for
afternoon
George Floyd.
Business Person
And
Special
now there's new
following
anger.
this.
A black man was shot and killed by police.
The protests were over the fatal police shooting of Rayshard
Digging
Brooks.
in,
Police
Chris
responded to a
Bryant
complaint.
will
The
get us
man
started
was
in the
sleeping
top
in
of
his
the second.
car and blocking the Wendy's drive-through lane. Authorities say he failed the field sobriety test, and when police tried to arrest him, he resisted, at one point grabbing an officer's taser.
Fox's Jonathan Seri, one of the officers involved, was fired. Another is on desk duty. Police Chief Erica Shields has stepped down. There's protesting,
Outfield
and then
shaded a
there's
bit to left center,
occupying.
the
A
first pitch.
6-block
Sent
area
in
in
the air
Seattle
out to
is
straightaway
still under the
central.
control of protesters.
Winker
It's been
is
that
right
way for
there.
nearly a week after
One
police
pitch,
were
one
chased
away.
off. A similar scenario was floated in Nashville, but Tennessee Senator Marsha
Time for a look
Blackburn
at the
said
Cincinnati
that kind
Reds
of
on
thing
deck.
wouldn't be
And let's
allowed
focus
there.
our
They were
attention
trying to go
on
into
first baseman
Legislative
Joey
Plaza
Votto.
and set
I
up
don't
an
think this guy
encampment.
gets enough credit
And
for his defense
what there
because he's
should
so
be is a
dynamic on
respect
the
for rule of
offensive
law
side,
and abiding
but
by the
one of
laws.
the most prepared
America's
players in
listening
our
to
sport,
Fox
and
News.
half of that is definitely attributed to the defensive side of the ball.
At the plate, Bo Bichette.
The last few
He'll
months
swing
have
at
taught
the
us
first
what's
pitch and
important.
bang one
It's
into
also
right
taught us
center
what we
field.
need
That's a
to
base hit.
change. It's the same
In order to play at this level, you got to have unbelievable hand-eye coordination. That pitch wasn't even in his zone, and he was able to get perfect wood on that base.
Is Mets sweep by Walker. The world's #1 cloud business system. Finance, HR, inventory,
Into the
e-commerce,
box,
everything
Cody
you need,
Hosey.
all in one
As the
place.
first pitch to him is a
So you
changeup
save
that can't
time,
find the
money,
zone.
and
It's
headaches.
ball one.
Whether you're doing a
And
million
guys,
or
these
hundreds of
Reds, as they
millions in
enter
sales,
play here this
NetSuite gives you
afternoon, they've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Yeah, Matty, this is one of those special moments throughout the course of the season where everyone kind of looks around the clubhouse and takes stock. 6 in a row, you have a chance to rattle off a 7th. You start saying, hey, maybe something special is going to happen this summer.
And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
No, D-Roll, that's not a bad way to keep it going. A base hit right there, hitting streak, 15 games and counting.
Yeah, we're halfway through a calendar month, and he looks
The
up and
guidance
he's
is clear. Social distancing is one of the best ways to avoid coronavirus.
Keep doing what got you to this point. Staying focused, not trying to do too much, staying within your plan.
In just a sec as this ball is driven into the outfield. This should score 1, maybe 2. And he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game.
Dr. Robert Redfield is director of the Centers for Disease Control
And now
and
time is
Prevention.
called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things
We're
here.
going to go in and understand what the root causes of those are and use the traditional public health measures of early case identification, contact tracing, isolation, put out those first fires.
Redfield also expects schools to be open this fall.
In now,
Jared
Anthony
Allen,
DeSclafani.
Fox
Bunt attempt
China
here as he
and
gets
South
this one
Korea are
down.
examples of what can happen
Throw
when
to
virus
first in time,
restrictions
but
are
the safety
relaxed.
squeeze
Today,
there
China
gets him a
reported
run.
its highest daily total of new virus cases in 2 months, nearly 60. And infections also rose in South Korea by about 3 dozen cases. Around the world, more than 100,000 new cases are confirmed every day. That's according to data from Johns Hopkins University. If you were hoping
So it's
baseball
back
would
to
be
the
back
top of the
soon,
order now.
keep
And that
dreaming.
brings
It's a
forward Ronald
replay about
Acuna
what you've heard
Jr.
about baseball since the coronavirus pandemic started. The team owners want to start a shortened season. The players say, we want full
From
pay
the
for every
stretch
game.
is the pitch.
The owners say, wait, we
Swung
can't have
on
our
and
usual
blasted
large crowds
foul
help
to
pay
the
you.
right.
The players say,
And wow, that got all the way out to the
Players Union
Riverfront
says
Club.
additional talks to start the season during the pandemic are pointless, and that the owners should order a return to work, which would probably spark a long legal battle. Bottom line, the Union's
Hard hit
action
ball towards
Saturday
the
night
hole.
could lead
And
to a
it's
season
through
of
into
about
right field for a
50
base hit.
games, rather
And the
than
runner scores
two
from third as
proposed
they
by
extend their lead. That
That'd be
makes it a
impressive.
4-0 ball game. So he's able to come through here with 2 away. And that's a good time to check out our RBI leaders on the league leaderboard. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department.
Multiple software systems when all you need is NetSuite by Oracle, the world's #1 cloud business system. Receive your free guide right now at netsuite.com/Fox. That's netsuite.com/Fox.
From ABC
Stepping in
News
now,
Radio Hour
Jacob Meyer.
newscast at
In there,
9:04
now the
a.m.
throw
today.
is well behind the plate. That's an easy stolen base.
From
It was
ABC
pretty
News.
obvious he would likely be on the move with
I'm
2
Brian
outs, and
Clark.
I'm
Across
sure
the
the
nation,
defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and
Protests
was able to
continue,
take the
as
bag
does
anyways.
the nationwide coronavirus pandemic. Health experts say it's too soon to say if protests have led to a
Hard
clear
hit ball to
increase
second,
in the number
and
of
that is
cases.
into
But
right
ABC
field.
Trevor
Base
Hall
hit.
says
And
there
they're going
is
to
an
hold
increase
that
in
runner at
Texas.
third
In
base,
Texas,
as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Wow, and the hits just keep piling up for them. Take a look at the numbers here. That's already 6 hits, and we're only in the second inning. We'll see if they can keep this up as the innings go on.
Dropping, and summer is not helping.
So runners at the
Housing and
corners
Urban
with 2
Development Secretary
gone.
Ben
And up
Carson, a
next,
medical
one of the
doctor, was
terrific
asked
talents
on
in the
ABC's
game,
This
Mookie
Week if
Betts.
the rally President Trump's plans for Tulsa on Saturday should go ahead given the health concerns.
If it's done in conjunction with the public health experts, which it is being done in conjunction with them, that's quite acceptable.
And as those demonstrations continue across the country, the
Line
secretary,
drive,
the
and
only
that's a
black
base hit
member of
into
the
center
president's
field.
cabinet, said
And they'll
We need to
add
listen to
another
the
as this is
police
now a
as well as to
5-0
the
game.
protesters. We need to look at
Well, you
what
know,
is
in today's
happening
game,
in these
Nero, pitchers are
communities.
being taught high velocity, go get ahead,
And there were
strike one.
protests Saturday
Boy, that
night
didn't
in
work in that
Atlanta with a fire
situation.
set at the
guys have
Wendy's
such
where
put-away pitches,
27-year-old
Dan. You
Richard
don't wanna
Brooks
go
was
super
shot and
deep
killed
in the
by
count.
police
Find
Friday.
yourself with 2
Authorities said he
strikes on
stole
you,
a
and here comes
taser
a
from a
nasty
police
slider
officer and
or a
pointed it
nasty
at the
split
officers who
finger.
tried to
He had
run
an
away
approach right
after
there.
a
He wanted
DUI
to use
test.
an
The
ambush
Vitamin
tactic
Keisha
and it
Lance
worked.
Bottoms.
To the plate now, Donovan Casey.
that this was
0 for
a
1 for him here in this one.
She called on the officer to lose his job. He did. Stacey Abrams, the former leader of Georgia's House of Representatives, says
There's a legitimacy to this anger. There's a legitimacy to this outrage. A man was murdered because he was asleep in a drive-thru.
Now
the city's
swing and
police
a fly
chief has
ball.
also resigned from her position.
And it's
You're
a
listening
foul ball.
To ABC News.
If keeping up with the news feels like it's become a chore, check out Start Here.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Reds nothing. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And into the batter's box next, a guy who's developed into one of the big-time power hitters in the league, Eugenio Suarez.
Here's what happened.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on. But you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
On this day. It's also the anniversary of the day in 1777 when Congress took a break from debating the Articles of Confederation to decide on a new flag.
Toward the hole.
They settled on 13 alternating red and white stripes and 13 white stars on a blue field. One for each state.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Los Angeles Dodgers.
There have been a total of
and let's take a look at outfielder Mookie Betts. You can make the argument he's the most dynamic player in our sport. Don't try and come inside with a fastball because it's getting turned around. But I don't think people realize how good he patrols the outfield. The ability to play all 3 positions with speed and a bazooka for an arm.
Mike Moustakas comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike.
A little bit more about the world around you, and of course, have a great day.
From NBC Nightly News at 8:16 p.m. yesterday.
He can't pick it up cleanly. And he'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Podcast from The Economist about the 2020 elections and the road to power in America. Each week, John Fredo,
for Cincinnati, Aristides Aquino. He's gone over his first 6 at-bats in the series so
digs
far.
into the history of presidential politics to explain what's going on today. Economist correspondents from across the U.S. and around the world join him to talk through the ideas and the data to take a view without taking sides. I've been reading The Economist for a while now, and this podcast is a fantastic companion to the
Your eyes light up from the offensive side.
I especially appreciate the unique global
to get the ball up to do some damage.
So for a global view on democracy in America, subscribe to The Economist Checks and Balance podcast.
Back up the middle.
That's Checks and Balance for the global view of democracy in America and extraordinary elections.
Reds go down quietly. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit.
Breaking news tonight, the new police shooting sparking outrage. Atlanta PD killing a black man outside a drive-thru after he allegedly grabbed their taser.
Out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty, almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard to save it.
Now control. And in London, clashes with police.
Infield in the overshift here now.
Coronavirus, a record high in
drive. That's going to be trouble.
Beach is open. The city is now
around first, heading for second.
And the new warning about protests
and he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Controversial Tulsa rally as he speaks to
think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in.
There's good news tonight.
They start talking 8 games,
went above and beyond,
nice little hidden
and the community who met him.
And this is taken outside for ball 1.
This is NBC Nightly News with Jose Diaz-Balart.
Good evening. If America has been a tinderbox these past few weeks, there is now another match. There are protests in the streets of Atlanta tonight after police there shot and killed a black man outside a fast food drive-thru.
Aquino has to come in a few steps, but he has it for route number 1.
Tonight, the police chief stepped down, and the mayor wants the officer who killed the man to be fired. And we're learning more about the shooting. Authorities say the man took an officer's taser and aimed it at them.
He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
To demand change, not just in America,
he
but
extended his
across
hitting
the
streak
world.
that last plate
We have coverage
appearance.
of all
Now
of
he
this
gets to
tonight,
get back
here
into
and
his
abroad.
zone work on his craft and try and drive something in the gap.
That's in there. Base hit.
Growing outrage and new questions over the death of Rayshard Brooks.
Take a look at his line here. He might not know all the specifics, but he knows he hasn't been pitching all that well in this one. Sometimes it happens. You start a game and never completely get into that rhythm. Seems to be the case here.
Immediately step aside as police chief, so that the city may move forward with urgency
at the plate now,
in rebuilding the trust so desperately
it on the ground to second. Galvis, Relay Novato's in time at first, and it's a double play. Side retired. So a good job for him there to bounce back after giving up 4 last time around. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Dodgers out in front, 5-0.
Officials say after failing a sobriety test, officers attempted to arrest Brooks.
Bottom of the inning now. And up next, the former Philly shortstop Freddie Galvis.
You see what appears to be Brooks grabbing an officer's taser gun. He runs away. Moments later, police shots fired.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Oh! The suspect was then using a taser against the officer. The officer did discharge his weapon, striking the suspect.
Brooks later died in the hospital. An officer was injured. 2 officers involved in the shooting have been removed from duty pending the investigation.
We realize there's a tremendous amount of emotion, passion involved in these cases, and certainly with the way the environment is now, it's only enhanced. We have advised the agents to expedite the investigation.
And missed.
Protest
really
today,
fooled him
Atlanta
that time
native
for
and
the
rapper
first down.
T.I. speaking out
Well,
about
it's still
Black
early,
Lives Matter.
but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's up near the top, currently tied for second in that category in the National League.
This is an issue that,
at the plate, Tucker Barnhart, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Also on the legal team representing the mother of Ahmaud Arbery. They've launched their own independent investigation. Jose?
Aaron McLaughlin, thank you very much. The Atlanta shooting energizing a day already planned protest in this country and across the globe.
Behind 0-2 now.
Police reform is not letting up, and already starting to see some signs of progress. Here's Kathy Park.
Tonight, more calls for racial equality and police accountability as protesters march into a third weekend of demonstrations. In Philadelphia, thousands took to the streets demanding reforms.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away.
The turning point. People are tired of seeing the same thing on television. People getting just brutalized in front of our face. That's why we're
2 balls and 2 strikes to the Reds catcher.
In New York City, passionate pleas just one day after the governor moved to change how police operate.
Fouled off.
It's an important thing to show our support for the community, and I feel like for most of my life I haven't been able to do it as much as I'd like to.
Bouncer up the middle.
Seattle protesters still occupy the Capitol Hill Autonomous Zone after police left their precinct. NBC's Von Hilliard is there.
This ball looked like it might get through up the middle, but check out the sliding stop, and that's going to take him right into a good throwing position where he's able to get enough on the throw to get him out at first.
Negotiations for that change is now underway.
At the 5,000-man march in Richmond,
Striding in, Carlos
cousin
Rodon.
reminding everyone why they march.
You carry the weight of a nation that refuses to lift its knees.
Now here's the pitch.
The movement is also shining a spotlight on the past. Controversial monuments pulled down or covered with graffiti, as critics argue they represent hate and oppression.
And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And no one will track it down. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1-2-3 go the Reds. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0
from the state capitol. While a park in South Carolina took down a statue of Christopher Columbus after it was vandalized several times this week. And it's not just the U.S.
All set for the start of the inning, and so the pitcher will bat next. That brings up Anthony DeSclafani.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Matter events in France and Australia.
Caveman swinging the club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
When we see that here today,
man, was that a hack.
He's
trying to create his own run support for this
Oh my God.
And And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And the throw is there to record the first out.
Do they agree?
Good time now to check out the Reds' Road to the Show report. As you see a couple of guys in the upper levels of the minors that have been making waves as of late.
Black Lives Matter street mural for New York City, inspired by the one in Washington, D.C. Brooklyn-based artists got started on the project this morning. It stretches 1 block, and organizers say that this is significant because this neighborhood was part of the race riot in 1964.
He's able to take the ball the other way here. High and deep to right center.
There is a new warning tonight from the nation's top infectious disease specialist that large gatherings like protests and rallies could still lead to the spread of coronavirus. It comes as the virus is now surging in
solo shot to right center. Number 22 on the year as they pile on. It's now
Tonight,
6-0.
For the nation's top coronavirus doctor on the battle to contain
I can remember when leadoff
COVID-19.
hitters were these little speedy guys who would try to leg out little numbers or draw walks. Well, that time has passed, and guys like this,
as 14
with power to
states
play,
across the
can
country
sometimes go
see a
deep
surge
as well
in
as
cases
anybody in the
as we
lineup.
head into a busy summer season.
So now to the plate,
in Miami after 12 weeks
he'll take a look at a
closed.
slider here that
Finally
misses
back
for
open.
ball 1.
As Florida
A hit
cases
and
broke
2
their daily
at-bats for
record
him at
high
this point in the
for the
ballgame.
3rd day in a row.
We're not going to simply allow things to become dangerous.
Miami Beach Mayor Dan Gelber says despite the economic boost of beachgoers, safety and
sharply toward
containment
the right
remain
side.
top priorities.
And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
What would it take at this point to reverse
The game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way. Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off-speed.
Over possible transmission.
If you have the congregation of people that are much close to each other, you definitely increase.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. Bounced softly in front of the plate. And there are
The
2
Houston Police
away now.
Department reporting an uptick in virus cases after policing protests. More officers testing positive in the last week than the entire month of May. And in Tulsa, Oklahoma, a countywide spike just a week before President Trump's planned rally there. His campaign putting out a COVID waiver for anyone wanting to attend. Nationwide, some cities and states slowing down
and making that slow
Baltimore
trek to the
announcing
mound.
it won't move into phase 2.
He's going to make a
with the
move
rest of the
as that's
states.
going to be all for his starter this afternoon.
Everyone, I'm more than almost anyone.
So he'll
would love
exit
to
here
say
this
that Baltimore
afternoon
City
to a
is
smattering
open
of
and safe.
boos after what can be described as really a
That simply
subpar
is not
performance.
what the data is telling us at this time.
Meanwhile, in Arkansas, Friday alone saw more than 700 cases. The spike in numbers prompting Governor Asa Hutchinson to call on the National Guard to contact trace.
I've authorized 20 national guard members
His first assignment upon entering as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away.
to immediately be brought into active duty to
down the
assist
third baseline.
the Department of Health in contact tracing.
And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and his side is
the state
retired.
has the lowest rate of coronavirus
But the
transmission
Dodgers add
nationwide.
on, courtesy of this
Multiple
solo
regions
home
now getting
run.
the green light to enter
Bottom of the
phase
4th
3,
coming up. It's the
allowing
Dodgers
indoor dining at
6
50%
and the Reds
and
nothing.
the return of salons and spas.
And Morgan joins us now from Dallas. Morgan, Texas is seeing a rise in cases as well.
Back now with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac
Jose,
at
we are
excursion
here in
as
Dallas.
it'll be
Nothing
Nicolas
goes on behind me.
Castellanos
The
to
city's
start
now
out the
seeing
inning.
more than 400 cases a day for the last 4 days. Meanwhile, Governor Greg Abbott says that he is concerned but not alarmed, pointing to the state's wide surplus of hospital beds. Jose?
Now here's the pitch.
Morgan Chesky in Dallas, thank you. President
Tried to
Trump is
check it,
making
and
an
it's
about-face
0-1.
on when
Hey,
he'll
with this
hold the
big a lead,
controversial
you
rally
have to
next
just
week.
pound the zone and
Texas
force this team
president
to
spoke
get
to
aggressive in
graduating
the box.
cadets at West Point today. Kelly O'Donnell reports.
A ceremony delayed by coronavirus,
Fouled
but
off wide
celebrated
first, but
today.
boy, that had some zip
West
on it.
Point class of 2020.
The commander-in-chief came to honor new
0-2
graduates
count.
of
Here's
the
the
Army's
pitch.
military academy.
And
Their
this is
moment,
swung on
but
and
also a
missed, and
time
this
of
fourth inning
national
will start
reckoning
the same
over
way he
race
ended
and
the
social
third with a
justice.
strikeout.
But the
And there's one
president
away.
noted
This
it
pitching staff has
indirectly
done a really
through
good
soldiers'
job
role
against this
in
guy in this
changing
series. This is
America.
a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series
The
up to this
president
point,
ignored
but that's what
tensions
they've done
with
to this guy
military
so
leaders
far.
over whether active duty troops should be used on
Into the
American
box now,
streets.
Jesse
When
Winker.
Mr. Trump
As he
thanked the
swings
National
and
Guard
grounds it
that
toward
did
the
deploy
hole.
with a clear reference to protest.
Throw-in time at first for out number 2.
Who respond with precision, ensuring peace
safety and the constitutional rule of law on our streets.
In a rare bow to political pressure, on Twitter, the president announced moving next week's Tulsa campaign rally from the Juneteenth observance of the end of slavery. Tulsa will be the first rally amid coronavirus.
The new virus
on that swing. No
came
balls in
to
the
our
strike.
shores from a distant land called China. We will vanquish the virus.
The pandemic also forced major precautions today, as NBC's Courtney Cubie noted.
This year's ceremony was unlike any graduation here at West Point in the past.
Cincinnati thus
The
far.
graduates marched out wearing masks,
down the
they
third
sat
baseline.
6 feet apart, and they didn't walk up on stage to collect their diplomas.
But
Got to
social
take advantage of that
distancing did
pitch
not
right there.
diminish
0-2 breaker
great
hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Well
And
hit
tonight
to
the
right.
Secret Service is correcting the
But a
record,
foul ball.
saying that at least one officer did in fact use pepper
2 out,
spray
nobody
against
on.
protesters near the White House a couple of weeks ago, changing the official account. Jose?
This is pulled into right.
Thank you very much. Still coming
Into
up
the
next,
slide,
the
and he
rush
comes up
delivery
with a
like
great
no other.
catch
We'll
to
take you
end the
inside that's
inning.
a mission to get
Fine
a
sliding
billion
catch
COVID
here will take us to
vaccines
break. Back with more of this Thursday
Hey
afternoon
everyone,
business
it's Tremaine
person
with
special
MSNBC
following
correspondent
this.
and host of the podcast Into America. In response to the killing of George Floyd, there have been calls across the country to defund the police. Last week, Los Angeles Mayor
Welcome
Eric
back.
Garcetti
Heidi
took a
Watney
step in
standing
that
by as
direction,
we get set
saying
for the
his
top
city
of the
will cut
fifth.
the LAPD's budget.
Matt, during
On the
the
latest
break, I caught up with
episode,
Dave
we get a
Roberts,
closer
the
look
Dodgers
at LA's
skipper,
plan
about
to
his
take
lineups
funds away
performance
from
so
policing
far.
back into the
Pleased with how
community.
little they're
Defunding
swinging
the
and
police
missing
is
right now.
about
He said it's been
shifting
quite a show that
resources
they put
to
on at the
others.
plate today,
So
and
you
not just in
divest
terms of
from
hits and runs.
policing,
Yes, they
but
have a ton of
invest
hits,
in
but they've
things
also
like
only struck
housing.
out 2
Search for
times.
Into America,
That's a
wherever you're
rarity in the
listening right
sport
now,
these
and
days,
subscribe.
but it also seems to be a winning formula.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
It's an insider's take on politics.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what is he doing? He shows up, Rookie of the Year.
And now to a
and it
massive
falls
mission,
as he
an inside
can't make
look
the
at what
play.
it's going to take to get a billion COVID-19 vaccines
So he
from
continues
drug-making
to hit the
factories
ball
to your
well.
doctor's
Second
office.
hit of the ball game,
Now,
and he's
so many
aboard on the
Americans
leadoff
depend
single
on
as we take a look
right.
at the league
Kevin
leaders
Tipper's
in hitting.
performance.
And as you see there, he sits in 4th
warehouse
place in
on
that
wheels.
department in the National
Cargo
League.
Lux Flight 7004, a Giant 747, lumbers into Chicago's O'Hare Airport following an over-the-pole flight from Europe. The ground crew has just 4 hours
Standing
to
in
empty
now,
this
hold
whale
the
of an
ship
aircraft
as he'll take a
for
look at a
reloading.
curveball that misses
Especially if you
wide
have
for ball 1.
temperature-controlled product, you need to move the product as quickly as possible.
And it's this same system we will count on to supply the world with any future COVID vaccine. The logistics of delivering it to your corner pharmacy are daunting. Everyone, including myself,
Now a shot sent off to the right side, but
needs
foul.
a temperature check to enter DHL's massive 400,000 square foot
Now he'll step
airport
out at the plate
warehouse,
and reassess
which
things
buzzes
here.
24/7.
We have different zones, different temperature zones for pharmaceuticals.
Most vaccines require refrigeration to maintain their integrity, says Ben
Here's the
Hubbard,
1-1.
whose company monitors
A
vaccine
swing
safety.
and a drive sent
And
out
there's
toward
a
the
break
gap.
in what they call the cold
And
chain.
that'll get down
That
out there
vaccine
for
can
extra
lose its
bases.
potency
And they've really got
and,
something going here.
really
Runners at second
life-saving
and third to start the inning.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hit without him getting his head too much because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one's a double.
During the
I'm
flight.
sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
For pharma that needs extreme cold, like minus 50 degrees cold, containers are also packed with dry ice. Should we be surprised that so many of
At
our
the plate,
drugs are
Cody
coming
Hosey,
from overseas?
high in the air, carrying well out to deep center. A ball that's
Then the
tearing.
race against the clock begins.
On the warning
With public
track, he
safety
makes
being
the
number one
catch.
concern.
In to score is the
When there is a
runner from
vaccine,
third.
it will
It's
take some
7-0.
8,000 fully loaded 747 cargo planes
In
to
now,
deliver
Will
1
Smith.
billion
He's
doses
working on a
to the
1-for-2
U.S.
game
market.
so far.
Hopefully, from the time it leaves the manufacturer until the time it gets to the final distribution center, no more than 2 to 3 days.
From the other side of the world.
Correct.
First
As the
delivery to
world
him on the way.
watches, waits,
Fouled
and
away.
prays for a solution to our COVID crisis, it will take a lot more than just medicine to deliver a cure. Kevin Tibbles, NBC News.
0-1 delivery.
And join us for a Dateline special tonight. Lester Holt has an in-depth look at how the coronavirus pandemic tore through the U.S.
Bichette stands at third with 1 gun in the inning.
Queen Elizabeth stepped out for a rare public appearance today. It was a celebration
down the line.
for her 94th birthday.
He tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the gloves down the line. And they'll extend their lead even further as the Reds in to score from third. It's 8-0.
Day for all the Royals,
I don't know
this
about
year
that
the Queen
pitch
listened
right
in
there, D-Roy.
alone.
You have a base open with the
When we
pitcher
come
on
back,
deck.
the good
Not
D
very
caught
good
on
pitching
camera
right
that's
there.
making a big
Dan,
difference
as a
for
guy
one
who hit
team's
8th in the
future.
National League a time or two, nothing's more difficult than to try and mind meld with the pitcher and come up with a game plan when you know you got the pitcher on deck. Shocking that he was coming after him right there in that big spot, and he paid the price.
The center fielder, number 13.
It's the caught on camera moment that's going
And
viral.
here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now.
And that last at that went deep. He turned around a pretty good fastball, so I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter, so I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Was photographed cleaning up his neighborhood all night after recent racial protests.
I also care about the city, so I would just help when I
0-1
can
on its
and
way.
wherever I can help.
His simple but profound gesture caught the eye and camera
8
lens
runs,
of neighbor
14
Nicole
hits.
Hopkins.
No errors for the Dodgers thus far.
To risk his life, to be out there, basically.
Hit out
To
towards
do the right
second.
thing, to help the community.
And that'll get by into center field for a base hit.
On Facebook, saying he's been out there
Talk
since
about
2
having
a.m.
a day,
Make
D-Road. It's
this
his
go
4th
viral.
knock of the
Within a
game,
day,
but mixed in
I
with
had
one of
over
those 4 was a
13,000
round tripper, not a bad day. Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. LA's on top, 8-0.
Like to own my own company when I get older.
Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing hit pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Digging in, Eugenio Suarez leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
The windup
Hey,
and
it's
the
Chris Hayes.
0-1.
This week on my podcast, Why Is This Happening? I'll be talking
Behind
with my
0-2
friend and
now.
colleague Tremaine Lee about this moment in American history.
There is a feeling of being under attack.
Nothing in 2
Being black
count
in
and
America
the pitch.
always feels like you have a target on your head and your back and your heart and your soul and your gut and your pocketbook. Always. Because that's all we've ever known in this country. And we're fooling ourselves if we ever thought anything else. And that's why in this moment, it's like the veneer and the veil has dropped. In a way that, again, we've been around the block. I've never felt this
Turned on
collective
that one
sense
and crushed
of
it.
anger
Just pulled it a
and
little
anguish
foul.
and grief. And as much as it's inexplicable, it actually makes perfect sense because it's always been this way.
And another foul ball.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called, 1 away. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we find that this pitching staff currently leads the NL in that department. Ready for another chance, Mike Moustakas. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98, 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Casey comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2.
Now batting, Number 44.
Into the box now, Aristides Aquino. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. No balls and a strike to count.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Just hung in there on that one. The next 0-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Reds are down in order. Still 8-0. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up Mookie Betts.
The right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And it's fouled away. He's ready here. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there. But he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The left fielder, number 31.
Ready once again, Donovan Casey. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First delivery to him on the way. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. And Moustakas has this one for route number 2.
The first baseman, number 17.
At the plate, Chris Bryant. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Dodgers down in order as the lead holds at 8-0. Stepping into the box, Freddie Galvis will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, and they've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Nope. And that misses downstairs for
Odds.
1-1. And he fouls this one off.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
2-2.
Oh my God.
This is line to left, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
You take a look at the numbers up to this point, you see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Stepping up to the plate, Tucker Barnhart comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Fastball in there for a called strike. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
In now, Tyler Molly. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. He's getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the sixth. Takes this the other way to right. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Hey guys, you know what's funny about this? That's why we're in the booth and that manager's down there. I would have pinch hit for him right there. I would have thought that's a perfect opportunity to get someone else to the plate. He's stuck with this guy, and not only did it pay off, but he hit a beautiful base hit.
0 for 2 from him so far in this one. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Acuna is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The center fielder, number 33, Jesse Winker.
Now at the plate, Jesse Winker, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. 2 down, runners at first and second. And he takes this one high, 1-1. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Payoff pitch one more time. Fouled off.
You could have been on base. That was ball 4, dude.
And he's just going to make him throw as many pitches as he can as he fouls another one away, and it's still full at 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home, and he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away. Here comes the first pitch. In there, no balls and a strike.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
2 out, bases loaded. Swing and a ground ball, and this should get him out of it. On to first, and the Reds rally comes up short here as that ends the inning. 3 left for Cincinnati. They're on the short end of an 8-0 score. Seventh inning ready to roll, and stepping up as the shortstop, Bo Bichette. First delivery to him on the way. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike 1. And before the 0-1 pitch, he'll step out of the box and get his bearings a bit. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Aquino is there, 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Cody Hosey.
Next for the Dodgers, Cody Hosey earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. First pitch of the at-bat. Line drive to left. Oh, and this kicks right off of him.
Every game the pitcher gets the lineup card, he circles the guy that can't beat him. Well, obviously he didn't circle this guy. That's his 3rd knock of the game, and he has been on fire lately.
To the plate now, Will Smith. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. 0-1 count and the pitch. A bouncer to the left side to second for one. Relay to Votto's in time at first, and it's a double play. Side retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. So here's the cleanup hitter, Eugenio Suarez. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
First pitch on its way. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope, at the ball. Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
Into the box, Mike Moustakas. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Here's the 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, number 44.
Digging in, Aristides Aquino. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Gets a small piece near the plate. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1-2-3 go the Reds. Still 8-0. And so the pitcher will bat next. That brings up Anthony DeSclafani. Here comes the first pitch. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. Left side. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The center fielder of the 13th, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Digging in and looking for more, Ronald Acuna. And he's trying to make this a 5-hit ball game for himself right here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing, and he pops him up. Votto ranging into the outfield, but he won't get there. It falls in. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. So now to the plate, Jacob Amaya, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ball game. Now this This is slowly hit to short, probably too slowly to get to. There's one. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn two, and it gets him out of the inning. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here, as it remains an 8-0 ball game. Settling in now, Freddie Galvis. We're in the 8th.
Way to go.
First offering on its way. In there for strike one.
What a performance so far. Throwing first pitch strikes to 90% of the batters. It's hard to get any better than that.
Back up the middle. And that'll get on by into center field for a leadoff single.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Tucker Barnhart is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Has a look. Now the pitch. Down the third baseline. But this will wind up a foul ball. Strike two.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Catches the corner. Got him looking. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take. And he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Mark Payton will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Fastball here too low, and it's 1-0. Payton, 5'8" tall, left-handed. There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. 4th home run for him on the season, and they're now on the board, though still well behind.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows, finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat, being shut out all game, but not anymore.
Now batting, no left fielder,
Nick Castellanos at the plate now, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. We could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Stepping in now, Jesse Winker, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. So with 2 out here, that extends the inning for Joey Votto. Throw won't get him. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at-bat right there, probably his last at-bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never, and I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game, so if I'm going to keep this streak alive, going to have to do it right now.
Here comes the Dodger manager making his way toward the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll leave after a strong 7 2/3 here, as he'll hope the bullpen can get the final 4 outs to secure his victory.
Your attention, please.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And he fouls this one off. Another one sent foul. Now another 0-2. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low.
Wow, kind of an interesting pick.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. But the Reds do push across a couple on this 2-run home run. 9th inning straight ahead. It's now 8-2. Robert Stevenson comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. All set to start the 9th in this one, and standing in is the veteran outfielder Mookie Betts. First pitch on its way. The pitch. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The left fielder, number 31, Donovan Casey.
Stepping in, Donovan Casey, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Here comes the first pitch. Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard, good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
Digging in once again, Chris Bryant. Lifetime versus this pitcher. Not great. He's 1 for 8. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss. Looks like the Reds are going to have some stirring in the bullpen as a lefty's begun to heat up down there. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Winker will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers, but no matter, they lead it 8-2. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Eugenio Suarez, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Tyler Duffy, a right-handed reliever, standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Tyler Duffy.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
0-2 the count to Suarez. Fly ball out toward left center field. Acuña's there for it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Final line there for the Dodgers starting pitcher, and he'll be very happy with how the day went.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
Into the box now, Mike Moustakas, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Even 1-1 count to Moustakas.
How did that end up there?
Here's a foul ball left side, and that'll move it to 1-2. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Again, he sends it out of play.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp, and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Standing in now, Aristides Aquino. Hit the other way out toward right field. On the move is Betts. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Well, this game had its moments, but it got out of hand pretty quick. Always nice when you could coast to a 6-run win. Save your closer
Fuck
for
you,
another
Cincinnati.
day and let everyone in on the action.
8-2 is
took the first 2 games on the nose.
Dodgers jumped out to an early
without
lead in the
fucking
first and
scoring
never looked back.
1-0 and then 3-0.
Win number 11 on
And
his
now
line. Carlos
8-2,
Rodon netted
bitch.
6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Now it's our final line score this afternoon. For the victorious Dodgers, 8 runs on 17 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Reds, 2 runs, 6 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 21 minutes. Our paid attendance at Great American Ballpark this afternoon, 42,319. The Reds thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely.
Happy Friday, baseball fans. Welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the National League West, Ronald Acuna Jr. was fantastic at the plate, collecting 5 hits as the Dodgers push past Cincinnati 8-2. He is among the National League leaders in home runs. The Padres got 12 hits in this one as they took a victory against the Brewers in Milwaukee 6-5. The Arizona Diamondbacks earned the 3-game series sweep as they took care of the Rocks in Colorado 9-5. The Pirates allowed only 5 hits in the game as they got the win over the Giants in San Francisco 4-2. The Braves totaled 11 hits as they bested the visiting Nats 5-3. The Kansas City Royals combined to give up just 5 hits as they took down the Yankees in the Bronx 5-2. Ryan Weber got the win, number 7 thus far, helping lead the Red Sox to a win over the Rays 4-2. The Mariners completed a 3-game series sweep as they beat the Blue Jays in Toronto 6-2. They now have 6 straight victories. The Twins' third baseman, number 30, had an outstanding day, driving in 5 on 3 hits, as the Twins defeated the Orioles 14-4. He extended his hitting streak to a modest 6 straight games. Jose Abreu had a day to remember, amassing an impressive 7 RBIs at the plate, as the Chi Sox got the win over the Indians 9-7. The Tigers launched 3 home runs as they dismantled the A's 7-1. The Astros finished off a 3-game sweep as they were winners over the visiting Rangers 5-2. The win was their 6th straight as a team. That's all for today's show. See you back here tomorrow. Have a great day.